made it! I can't believe it.
It's so exciting!
So this is like a bit of a dream come true for me. I've thought about this moment for quite a long time. We're actually here, we've done it, we've sailed to New York.
Tide is crazy.
It is, 3 knots I think.
Like absolutely pouring out past the dinghy. You wouldn't want to fall in, would you, at night?
No, I don't think I can swim that fast.
Looking at. So just about to take the dinghy just down to the boat base and then I'll go ashore. But the engine hasn't been started for how long, Ben?
Oh, ages. Since we left it 9 months ago. Awesome.
Ready?
Yeah. Who's going like, where the hell is that from?
So we had a great time yesterday out in the city. Did lots of walking. Pretty much killed ourselves with exhaustion because our legs were a bit achy when we woke up this morning, weren't they?
Yeah, I got very split today.
And today I'm just doing some editing. What are you doing, Ben?
Crank seal take 2 because last time I couldn't get the pulley bolt undone, which is a dirty great big 1.5 inch thing, but I bought an inch. This bad boy. As long as it'll fit in there.
What is that?
This is an impact wrench.
Oh, right.
I've always wanted one and I will use it when I get home for works. So yeah, these are cheaper in the US than they are in England, and I have all the batteries for them. So this is today is my go at that. See if I can crack that nut open, and if I can, I'll change the oil seal, and hopefully we won't have this. It's only a slight oil leak, but I don't like having any oil leaks. So.
And what was happening this morning?
Yeah, I don't know. Since we've moored here in the Hudson next to 79th Street, the AIS system has just stopped working. It's never ever failed us before. It's always been 100% perfect. And then we've got this thing where the new radio, which has also been perfect ever since we fitted it like a month ago, has crapped out as well. You can get some stuff on it, but it's very weak signals. And then we can't get any of the weather channels.
It's like really weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really strange. And I don't know. Nikki thinks it's a location thing, that it's just something to do with interference in this area. Yeah,
I know that sounds stupid, but I've just got, it can't just crap out overnight like that.
But anyway, I've sent a load of stuff off this morning to technical support of Vespa Marine, which is ours is a XB 8000 and a Vespa Marine splitter that goes with it, bought as a package, and it's been, I have to say, up until this point, it's been one of the best things I've fitted to the boat. It's been really good. We've never had a problem with it. So I'm a little bit, you know, if something got water on it, or as you say, there'd been some trauma that it had gone wrong, you can see why it had gone wrong, but it's just weird that both things have failed. I'm thinking it's probably something to do with the splitter, or I am half thinking Nikki might be right. There could be something.
For once.
You know,
I don't know.
There's an awful lot of radio signals interference and jamming and all sorts that goes on around here because there's just so much traffic.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're doing day of jobs, laundry.
Got to do laundry, yeah.
Yeah, and then hopefully tomorrow, if everything's fixed in time to do the East River run, we'll do that with the tide.
So East River, going through Hell's Gate and into the Long Island Sound.
Yeah.
No?
No. Fucking, if that can't shift it, I don't think there's anything in the world will get it undone. Keep trying.
So Ben's trying to fix our foghorn that broke the other day. Any joy?
No, doesn't appear to be anything wrong with it. I think it's just probably got too much water up it.
Yeah.
Maybe rusted on the inside. Oh.
It sounds like it's full of water.
That's really good.
Yeah, that's going to warn everyone that we're coming. It's not loud enough. That's like a Fiat Panda. So we're just leaving New York this morning. It's a bit grey, it's quite warm though. We are heading up the East River. We're going to go through Hell's Gate, aren't we?
Yeah. Under the Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah. We've got a bit of a dodgy...
Now the radio's working.
I was going to say, we've got a bit of a dodgy radio, but it seems fine at the moment. And the AIS is a bit... it's not really working.
I'm picking up a few targets that are really, really close to the boat, which is fine, because it means we can see stuff coming around corners, but they won't be able to see us because the light's orange, which means we're not transmitting.
Yeah. So, and the foghorn is still not working. Even though there's no fault with it, but it's just another thing to fix. I must say, I'm not really looking forward to the whirlpools in East River, which we apparently might get.
I hope I'm timing this right, but yeah, I'm aiming to go through with a little bit of current running. So it is now 1 o'clock and slack water at Hell's Gate, which is the most turbulent part of it, and then with the strongest currents, is at 20 to 3. And this, just from where we are now to there, is about an hour, 45 minutes. So we should go through with some current, but not full bore, with like 4.5 knots.
Yeah. Under the Brooklyn Bridge.
So this is the area they call Hell's Gate, the junction of the Harlem River, which is off to our left, and this is where the current can be pretty bad, but it seems to be all right. We've got, you know, 3 knots with us.
So we're just coming past Rikers Island, and apparently that is a massive prison. Is that right, Ben?
Yeah, that's where you go if you're naughty in New York, apparently.
Don't be naughty in New York then. Oh my God!
Me.
We literally nearly hit them.
How I missed that. Jesus. Oh. My heart, man. Man, that would have got a hole in the boat with a sun.
Would it? We were going quite quick.
Iron. Oh my God, that's the biggest I've ever made sailing. There's going to be a lot of bleeping.
That isn't even funny.
Oh, I'm shaking.
I don't know how we missed it.
No.
Like,
I was waiting any minute
because
for the
you know
bang.
when it's like you turn one way to get, because it was dead on the bow,
to get the bow the right side of it, but then the arse end goes in towards it. So it was just like, oh, no way.
That would have sunk us.
That was a hand from above.
Thank you, universe. That's going to teach us, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to concentrate.
Pay attention.
No way.
What has just happened?
So I came down and just noticed that the AIS light had gone green.
So the AIS is working.
So the AIS is working, and then thought I'll just try the WeatherX channel, and then it is a bit scratchy, but we got it. So I think you might have been right.
So maybe there was a bit of like traffic confusion in Newport.
Yeah, it shouldn't crap out like that though. Anyway, but anyway, yeah, it seems to be working okay now.
Working, but you spent a whole day messing around with it.
Yeah, when really, yeah, I don't know. I need to get the software update done, and then hopefully that'll fix it.
So we took a mooring ball here at Port Washington, and it is free for 2 nights. We've just had the water taxi guide called Matt come past, and he was really nice, and he said after the 2-night stay it's $25 a night, which is very reasonable, but included in that price you get trips with a water taxi, presumably as much as you want. I don't know.
Yeah, I think there'd probably be a limit. You could take.
Yeah, I mean you can't take the piss, but yeah. So Port Washington town is just over there, tucked in behind the trees, I think. And it's nice. I mean, it looks really nice from here. You know, it's like nice and green, and even though we like visiting the cities and stuff and having, you know, a good time, it is nice to be somewhere with a few more trees and stuff and a bit quieter. Did someone move the keys again, Ben, so you couldn't find them?
There is a gremlin on this boat.
There's a third person on this boat that's called someone.
Yeah.
And apparently they do all of these things all the time that really annoy Ben. We're going to go ashore now, aren't we?
Yeah.
And
Gonna
get some internet to upload a video, and we need to find some ice charts because that's what's been stressing someone out this morning.
I spent all morning trying to download freaking ice charts and can't get anything. It just says you're unable to connect.
So we're going to go and try and do that anyway through some Wi-Fi and do all our recycling and rubbish and get some shopping. Okay.
So basically that's kind of usual. Makes it a normal year, I think. I don't think it's any particularly further south than it is usually at this time of year. So that's good news.
And the numbers represent how many icebergs are generally in that area?
Yeah, it's to do with sightings per square mile or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah,
we'd be going down to like the 40-degree line. So
yeah, I mean,
if we left from Halifax?
Yeah, if you leave from Halifax, which is a little nick in Nova Scotia there, we would sail down to the 40-degree line, and then the Azores actually lie just below that, so then you could take a run line to the Azores.
Yeah.
But you would put in all your southing to start with.
Okay. Yeah.
The next thing to check is the jet stream, to see where the jet stream is sitting. I've got a horrible feeling it's quite low this year, quite far south, which isn't good because it tends to drags all the low pressures further south,
yeah,
and that puts it in,
right in our line. Yeah.
Which would mean that maybe we have to reconsider and possibly go south to Bermuda and then from Bermuda across. But I'll check that out. We'll decide.
I mean, we can leave it if we're keeping an eye on the weather, like constantly. We can change our plan sort of at last minute. I mean, it adds 6 days on going to Bermuda, but
yeah, it does. It makes it longer. Basically sailing around the bad weather, but with only 2 of us on board, you're going to take a hit like that and then it's quite a long trip then to the Azores in light winds, which will be slow for us because of the type of boat we've got. Yeah, just keep getting me information and sit and wait and see.
We're just waiting for a big ferry to come in before we start heading out. So Ben's putting the main sail up as we're sat just nice dead into the wind at the moment.
Are you ready?
Yep. Hang on. There's your problem. Yep.
I'm going to get the spinnaker out.
Spinnaker sailing.
Yeah, so we're going to pole at that wind angle, just inside 120. If we pole the jib out that side, and then we'll fly the kite on the other side.
Just if possible, report all sightings to United States Coast Guard. Sign Commander, Coast Guard Sector Long Island down, break. This is United States Coast Guard Sector Long Island down, out.
Nice.
Is it your favourite sail?
Yeah. I don't know why I like this so much, this one. It's well, it's white and very clean because we don't use it very often. But it's just a really nice shape. And it's sort of, I've said this before, but it just fills that gap quite nicely. So where you're otherwise lacking in sort of sail power, it just fits in. So
I think it's beautiful.
it's lovely.
What are you going for?
Mackerel.
Mackerel.
I don't think at this angle I've got the strength to pull in a tuna. I'll give it a go. Happy here?
Yeah, that's a nice spot. I think we got just in the right position.
Yeah. So we just came a little bit out of the lake again, so that's the main part of the lake over there, and we've anchored just off, I think it's called Newport Yacht Club, just right in the middle here. It's got about 3 metres of depth, which is good. We're at low tide now.
Yeah, so it'll go up a little bit. Yes, good spot, I think.
Yeah. We just came out of walking that really lovely path, and as we turned the corner there was a sign saying warning, tick territory, and I just thought, oh, I'll just check my feet, and I looked down and there was a tick climbing on my foot, and then we checked ourselves over, found like 4 more crawling on us.
Yeah, I hate ticks, honestly.
Yeah.
They're one little creature I just can't stand. Parasitic little blighters they are.
There were little red ones, weren't they? Blah.
Anyway.
Gross.
Look at that.
There, Ben?
Really nice, clean oysters. The guy just came over and gave us. We tried to offer some money, and he was like, "No, no, no, you're living my dream. Have a dozen oysters."
Wow. That's cool as well. Again.
Yeah.
Nice.
Come straight out of the lake here, I think.
Yeah, he said they were fresh this morning, so. How nice of him.
Yeah, what a good guy. That's totally cool. That's really made my day.
We've got our oysters that the nice fisherman gave us.
Mike, apparently.
Yeah, I did a bit of Googling. He does most of the oysters around New York and most in Long Island apparently. So, right, I'm gonna open them. Oh God, takes some doing.
That did take a bit of doing.
Run this all the way around.
Okay.
Oysters are open. Don't throw up.
That'd be nice.
Ready? Cheers.
Cheers.
You've done one.
Yeah. I didn't chew it. Everyone says don't chew them. Okay, that was quite nice.
Yeah, don't chew them.
That's going to make it
I'm
real.
not going to chew it this time.
Ready?
Yeah.
You're still chewing it? Come on!
So we are just about to leave for Block Island. It's about 17 miles, I think. And we've got good wind. We've got 15 knots, maybe gusting 20 today. Are you excited?
I am, yeah, because it will mean I can try out the hydrovane on a, I think it's going to be like a broad reach around to 120, something like that, which is one of our sort of common sailing angles, and that's what we're aiming for, especially if we're using the twin head sails. Not that I've got them set up at the minute, but it will show us how she steers like that.
Yeah, nice. Not got all of the jib out. Got about 20 knots of wind. And today we are going to Block Island, which is up here.
Yeah.
Love?
Tiny bit more. Yeah, I'll do. Look along.
8 knots.
8 knots.
Got a bit of tide with us as well, but talk about perfect sailing conditions.
Yeah.
Blue sky, sun,
Completely flat sea,
20 knots of wind.
20 knots of wind.
Perfect.
Reminds me of the Spanish Rias.
Yeah, that's lovely.
A lot of it is like this.
So you're just adjusting those ropes?
Yeah, just turning it until that is in line with the wind, so it stands dead upright. And as it does so, then that's the course it will hold to the wind. Wow, we've got a bit of a breeze today.
That's
22 knots, 23 knots.
Nice to have some hot sailing again.
It is. Right, I'm going to adjust it. See, I know we've gone back off. It is wandering. It's just doing a little bit like this. So you know there's the other 3 settings?
Yeah.
Well, that will turn down how much it adjusts.
Okay.
So at the moment it's making big adjustments. But I'm going to turn it downwind a bit more.
So Ben set it up so we can do it from here.
So at the moment, that's if you pull that one, it's making us go more downwind, and if you pull that one, it's making us go more upwind.
Yeah.
So just to get round this guy. Well, apparently we're supposed to be looking at submarines now.
Yeah, we've just read and heard on the radio that there's a lot of submarines in this area.
Yeah. But I mean, it's really fishermen, isn't it? They have to watch out.
Why?
We've heard about the one in the channel and
No.
got dragged under by a submarine.
What?
Yeah, it was trawling. There was a big inquiry about it, and
Is this England?
yeah, and it was hushed up. But yeah, and I think everyone died.
The submarine went through his nets. He was trawling.
Yeah, he was trawling, like deep trawling, and then the submarine obviously caught going the opposite direction, like nose first into the nets and dragged the trawler under.
No way!
I don't know if I don't know if everyone died or they all survived, but the boat definitely went down instantly. It just got dragged under the water.
I have to verify this fact before.
Yeah, it was back in the 90s, I think. It was in the days when I was sailing with Dad.
That is really scary.
Yeah.
I've got a submarine story for you.
Have you?
Yeah. Did you hear about there was a submarine they were training in like the middle of the Atlantic somewhere, I don't know when, and there was a guy talking about it, recounting his sort of adventures, and he said, you know, when they were out there they hardly ever saw yachts or anything or other boats, but they did see one coming, and they were doing the escape hatch training or something. And so what he did is he popped out his escape hatch, and then he just started doing front crawl when he saw the boat coming. And when they were like, "Hey, hey!" and you know, "Do you need some help?" And he was like, "No," just waved at them and carried on front crawl. So they had a right laugh with his mates doing stuff.
In the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just made our turn into Block Island now. Sails come across. And Ben's just taking that pole in there. And the hydrovane's done an excellent job of keeping course so far, so we're really pleased with it.
I can see another one.
It smells like bread cooking. Sailing in 30 knots of wind and baking bread.
Yeah, it's not the run aground sail being.
Shoot the main, furl the jib, bake the bread.
Are we going to try and we're going to sail in this?
Nope.
No. I'm going to probably draw the line.
Sailing for a narrow channel and 30 guts.
Nothing one day. Yeah, this guy ahead of us is on anchor, so I think that's a good spot to have a little loop.
Gotta love anchoring in 25 knots of wind. Well, I don't think we'll be going ashore, will we? It's a bit choppy.
Not unless we get all our foulies on.
So yeah, we'll probably just stay on the boat.
Trapped on the
tonight.
boat again.
And then maybe tomorrow we'll go to Newport because the wind should be coming from the south.
Maybe it will chill out later. It was peaking. It was peaking in the middle of the day today. It was like this afternoon. It was saying gusting 27, 30-ish, which it's doing now. And then it was saying dropping back down to 15. But dinghy riding 15's a wet one.
Well, it isn't our dinghy. Oh well.
We can look at it.
Just leaving Block Island this morning. We're just sailing out the channel. So we've got 10 to 15 knots of wind right on the beam.
Nice. Another awesome day sailing, yeah. Like the island, Block Island, giving us a bit of shelter. There's hardly any swell anyway.
We're almost dead downwind now then.
Yeah, so 16 knots true. We are almost dead downwind. Yeah, we're going to have to, because our course is like northeast, north-northeast. Sorry, east-northeast. So we're going to sail this tack and then jibe across.
And then we're going to Newport, which is over here. That yacht is.
Going across.
We're just not far off Newport now, maybe an hour or so, and there's quite a lot of crab pots around, so we're just avoiding them. But just decided to zoom in a bit on the chart, and we've just realised we've come into a restricted area, and it says something about torpedoes, or like underwater warfare or something. Closed to vessel traffic during periods of daylight, and optimum weather conditions for torpedo range use.
Master. Can you come back with that latitude?
So maybe we should get out of here, yeah?
Yep.
Just trying to find somewhere to anchor, but the anchorage seems to be firstly between two minefields and also in a cable area. So we've been going back and forth and just looking with our sonar to see if we can see any lumps, which would be cables, and we've seen a few. A lot of people.
I think that might be it. I don't know, it could just be rocks in the bottom.
Yeah, like those. Try and find a spot nearer over to the eastern side.